welcome to Mathematics Today. I'm your host, Dick Ellsbury. We've all heard the old adage about if you drop a cat, it'll land on all four legs. Today we're going to look mathematically at what happens when you kick a dog. Will it land on all four legs?
This is Autumn and Summer. Autumn is going to be our test subject. She's the one who's wagging her tail with the red hair. We're going to punt her because she's pretty ground-laden, being 2 years old and mostly 20 pounds. And we're going to see how far she will fly and map her travel by using mathematics.
And now it's time to begin the experiment. So I pick up Autumn and take her out there. I tell her she's a good dog, get her all excited to fly. And here it comes. Ready, set, punt! And there she goes. And she lands. It's amazing. And it's official. Dogs do land on their feet. So we go back and we collect our data from where I punted her to where she landed. We will call that 93 inches. 93 inches. Since I didn't have anything to measure the initial velocity, hopefully you guys will, I ended up using the average velocity of the time it took to get from where it started to where she landed and then dividing it. So I took the 93 inches in 1 second, converted that into feet per second, and found out the initial velocity of 7.75. It looked like when I kicked her, I was about half a foot off the ground, 6 inches, so that's what I'm using for H0. Calculating V0 and H0 allows us to come up with the equation you see before you, negative 1/2 32t squared plus 7.75t plus 0.5. So we take our standard form, convert it to vertex form. First we subtract the 0.5, then we factor out the negative 16. Then we figure out what we have to add to make the perfect square trinomial, 2.234, and add the same to the other side. What we end up with is a vertex form equation where our vertex is 0.243 negative 3.25. This doesn't make sense because we know Autumn was above the ground, not underneath the ground. So I think I screwed up finding the initial velocity, therefore my data is bad.
So, what we found out, dogs do land on their feet if you kick them. Sometimes. And if you don't take good data, your project will end up with a faulty solution too, and then that's kind of embarrassing. So, when you do your project, make sure you get good data, work hard on it, come up with something interesting, and that concludes Mathematics Today. I'm your host, Dick Ellsbury. Until next time.